Your Grace, welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you.
In church this past Sunday, we were encouraged to get involved in the Lady of Immaculate Conception project, which is about building a shrine in Johannesburg. What is the project all about, and why do we need a shrine in Johannesburg?
I think the reason why we would like to build a Marian shrine is to promote devotion to Our Lady, because she's probably the shortcut to Jesus Christ. It's a mother, and the mother knows a son, and in terms of our faith, we think that she's the closest person to Christ, and therefore our prayers will reach Christ sooner than later. That's the belief. But also because a shrine in a diocese like Johannesburg will be a central spiritual home where we all gather together. We do gather here in the cathedral, but I think in a shrine, it's an open space. You can celebrate other things. For example, Family Day. We hope to have a diocesan Family Day where we invite all the Catholic families to come and celebrate together. It's also, people do tend to enjoy going to shrines. For example, every weekend there's a bus from Johannesburg that goes to Ngome. There's a bus that goes to Nchongwe, and there's a bus that goes to Kevala. People are going to Marian shrines there, and there's no reason why we can't provide them with that opportunity here. But also, generally speaking, around the world, in Mexico, in Aparecida, Brazil, in Nok in Ireland, in Croatia, in Medjugorje, Croatia, all these various places, every year, in Lourdes, in France, in Fatima, in Portugal, there are thousands of people who go on pilgrimage. And so I think it is important that we should also make it possible for people to go on a pilgrimage here at home. We can't always afford to be going to all those distant places. So, and people usually ask, there should be a miracle that happens at the shrine. And we are saying, no, we don't need a miracle to pray. We build churches everywhere we can, only enough for people to have an opportunity to pray. We don't need a miracle. When miracles have happened, that's fine. Here, there's no miracle, but I think a miracle, if people gather together to pray, that in itself is a miracle.
Let's remind our non-Catholic viewers, what is a diocese?
A diocese is a territory under the jurisdiction of a bishop. In South Africa, for example, we have 27 dioceses, and there are 5 archdioceses: Cape Town, Bloemfontein, Durban, Johannesburg, and Pretoria. So structurally, the church in South Africa is divided in terms of leadership into 27 territories, and that's a diocese.
One of the big discussions in the world right now is immigration and people choosing, for different reasons, to live in other countries other than where they were born. How has that impacted on the church here? What is the situation in the Catholic Church?
In a sense, here in Johannesburg, we are extremely enriched by the number of Catholics who come from other countries, especially from the Republic of Congo, from Nigeria, and obviously from Malawi and Mozambique and Lesotho. We have huge numbers. We've actually created a French-speaking parish in Crown Mines, in City Deep. They all German-speaking, French-speaking Africans. They have their own parish here in Johannesburg. We have a big number of Zimbabwean Catholics who are in Yeoville, virtually their own parish. And here at the cathedral, this has become a Nigerian cathedral, virtually. The majority of people who come here are male. I would say 80% of them. If you come here on a Sunday at 9 a.m. in the morning, the church is full, and the majority of the people here would be people who come from Nigeria.
What is the role of the church in the 21st century?
Worship, and that's why people gather on Sundays to pray together. But on the other hand, there's always been a question of values, of virtues, of uplifting, of aspiring to be good persons, basically, aspiring to be better persons, virtues of integrity, of honesty, of truth. The church has always faithfulness, has always emphasized those virtues, and those virtues have an impact on society. The virtues of honesty, of being trustworthy, of hard work, those virtues are equally valuable in the industry, in the private sector. You want people who are faithful, who are committed, who are hardworking, who are honest. Those virtues are the cornerstone, as it were, of what the church teaches. So the morality, the moral aspect of the teaching of the church is just as important as the liturgical worshiping aspect of the church. And there's no society that can really survive without upholding those virtues.